If you can see that. A little green light on him so I can see where he is. Oi! What's up with you? That's how foggy it is. See the beam of light. Whew. I am back. Solo camping. Second one on my own. Some of you may be able to tell where we are with that little baby mountain in background. I'm not sure. Let's get you closer. I would have turned the camera on a bit further down the hill, but I couldn't breathe. But we're trooping on. So yes, we are in the Yorkshire Dales and I'm doing an overnight camp. Once we get where we are, I'll show you my gear and what we're having to eat. Do you recognise it? Let me know in the comments. Tell where we are yet? The hardest bit's done. The walk up, I won't say climb, the walk up some steep hills. I was expecting to see a bit of water along this stream, but it is bone dry. It's a good job I brought some water. So it is autumn, and in a way you could probably say that this is my first coldish camp. I do only have 3-season gear, so I'm pushing it a little bit too much. We shall see in the morning, but yes, once we get to the spot I am going to show you all my gear, what I've brought. But look at that little baby mountain, look, covered in clag. Ah, we have water further up. It looks like it's, when it gets to about here, must go underground and out down there in the cavern, or what we call it, the gap. Some nice little waterfalls. Been easy to do this with Rodney off the lead. I fell in. Got waterproof socks on though, so dry socks, so we're all good. Peaceful. Come on this way. I'm sure some of you will have had the same feeling as me this morning. You've planned to camp, you haven't packed your gear, but it's sort of ready in your bag. We're just adding a few more bits. And then that little voice, shall we not bother? No, it'd be good, won't it? It'd be good. Yeah, but hear me out. We can just sit at home in his Star Wars pyjamas. No, weather's supposed to be really nice. If we head up now, it should still be light enough to set up. Yeah, but we've got snacks. Unlimited snacks. Yeah, but it's nice to get out of your comfort zone, isn't it? I am in my comfort zone. I don't want to move. I'm happy enough here. No, come on, get dressed. Get dressed. Let's get out there. Yeah, but we have to go for petrol first. It doesn't matter. We'll go for petrol. It's only an hour and a half drive. An hour and a half drive. Oh, we might as well just sit here. Or you can nip down to the woods and make one of your little shatty videos for YouTube. Yeah, but I'm always doing them. I want to do a proper camping video. You want to do a camping video? Yeah, I want to do a camping video. Let's do a camping video. Come on then. We've all had them conversations, haven't we? Oh dear. But I won. Don't listen to him, listen to me. We are out. And it's dry. And I'm red hot. But I'll probably get a bit cooler later on. I am just looking for somewhere to pitch. I haven't actually been up here before, but I've looked at it on Google Maps and there seems a couple of flat spaces, but the grass is really long. Come on, we'll find somewhere. After a bit of searching, I think I found the most flattest spot up here that's not covered in really long grass, next to like a little house. Little shepherd's hut maybe. Yeah, little house. I'm tucked out of the way, it's flat enough. There's a couple of lumps, but I think once I've got my pad down and what have you and I'm laid in, I think it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, it's a bit early. What time is it? That's it now. He still wants to go on. That's it, we're here, we found it. We found it. Rodders. Walter's at home with his best mate Chelsea. I usually bring both of them when I'm my brother. Yeah, so not a bad little spot. Tucked out way. I'll give it half an hour and I'll start setting up. It's about 3:30 I think. Yeah, bang on 3:30. We'll just have a drink of water, might have a brew. But I'll show you my tent once I've had a drink. I've had to set up a little bit early because it is starting to drizzle and I don't want to get all my gear wet. It's coming up to about 4:15 now. So yeah, Cloud Peak 2. It's a fantastic tent, freestanding tent, so if you pitch it, not happy with where you want to pitch, you can unpeg it and move it because of all these poles, keep it rigid. This fly sheet can be a bit of annoyance in the wind, but if you wrap your bungee cords around your pole, that tightens it up and keeps it a bit more taut, but there's no wind tonight. That's it, I'm all set up. I'll quickly show you what I've brought. I have to bring a chair. I just can't sit cross-legged, it's just too hard on my back. So I bought a little chair from Amazon, 16 quid this one was. I'll just quickly show you this. There you go, nice little chair, 16 quid. I think it's under 1 kg, but the luxuries. Oh, a little sit mat there just when I'm kneeling about getting inside of my tent sorted. Got a 2 litre bottle of water, some California honey and salt nuts, some beef jerky, sweet and sour hot. I've got 4 Jack Daniels and Coke. I had to do it, I've always fancied it. I do like a little drop of red wine, but it's only a little one. I have got some cocktail sausages, and then I've got some tomato and basil sauce with some chicken and bacon pasta. Rodney's got his sardines and he's got his kibble over there, cook pot, a couple of coffees, some sweets. I've had them in my bag for absolutely ages. Stove, and then in here I've got my sleep mat down. As you can see, Rodney's all over it. I have got the Snug Pack Extension 3, and the reason why I've chose a synthetic bag is because when you've got dogs with you, they obviously like to go and curl up on your sleeping bag, and it is water repellent is this, so he's been laid down drying himself. I've got my pillar in corner over there, and then here I've got Rodney's fleece for when it gets a little bit cool and he's dried off, his blanket, my down jacket, some more biscuits for morning. I've got my lamp up already, and then you've got this big pocket here for plenty of storage, and there is a little pocket at the back behind the sleep mat. So yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's my setup. I think I'm on a bit of a slant, but once I'm laid down and squashed it down a little bit with this 17 stone, maybe 16 now, I've lost a little bit of weight. And then my view down into the valley there. I ain't bothered guying it out tonight, I'll be honest with you. It is, there's no wind due at all. I've got my pegs in, I think that'll be enough. If it does get a bit windy, I'll peg it out. I've got my pegs to hand. But the Cloud Peak 2 is a 3-season tent. Obviously it's November, it's quite mild. It is quite mild, so I think I'll be alright. My sleeping bag can go down to -10, and that's 3-season. My sleep mat is an R value 4. I have got a foil mat underneath it as well, and then I've got, like I say, the picnic sort of blanket that's got like a waterproof backing on it, maybe, and that's just to lay down for a bit of extra protection for when the boys come with me, and that goes over my sleep pad as well, because obviously claws. I have done loads of videos on the sleeping mat and my sleep setup, so check them out. It's when I first started the channel. But yeah, the rain has died off a little bit, so I'm gonna have a coffee, I think, and then feed Rodney, then probably have a little drinky, and then something to eat. But it looks like it's going to be an alright night. Nice little spot. I'll show you properly. Cue the Rodney, get out of the water, you've just dried yourself. Away. Rodney, away. I just sat and dried himself, and I've dried him. I've got a towel for him. And cut. Cue the moody scenery. Something fancy coming up for a change. fancy, eh? Hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, something new on the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to go on about it, that's it. I'm not going to go on about it, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Good, wasn't it? So I thought what I'd do when I'm in my tent, I thought I'd play a little game with you guys sat at home watching it, so you're not completely bored. But I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. Once I'm in my tent and cosy up, we'll play a little game. And if it gets a little bit of traction, we might keep it on the channel. Depends. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But it's getting dark now, so I'm going to, like I say, have a brew and have a drinky poos. Nice little drinky poos. We have become fancy on Middies Go Wild, haven't we? Now got a filming light so you can see me. Rodney's just had his dinner. I've had a coffee, but thought it was time for a nice cold refreshment. Oh yes, I should say that. Oh. I'm sat in my chair that my sister and brother-in-law bought me for my birthday last year, or this year, back in February. Feels like a year ago. Just looking out into the hills, so peaceful around here. This is the thing that I love about wild camping. It was an hard slog up there, especially with that pack on. It was a really tough slog. And then it was quite boggy walking to here. There is a bit of mist in the air, but I think it's just starting to settle on my coat. I'm going to see if Rodney wants to have a little pre-evening nap. Want a nap? Eh? Do you want a nap? Maybe there's a wet out there. Yeah, I thought I'd bring Rodney this time. He's missed out on the last couple. Yeah, last couple of times he had to have surgery because we found a lump on his back of his leg, so it was a bit worrying for a couple of weeks, but he's all good. He's all good, aren't you? Eh? Not malicious. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be like to go camping without a pooch. I don't know if that light is shining on my glasses, so apologies if it is. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be like. I did a video not so long back, a couple of weeks ago, about woodland camping, and what I did is I went to a local woods and just sat there for a couple of hours just to see what it felt like in woods. And I've got to be honest, I much prefer that. I much prefer to be out in the open. I do, much prefer it. I'm not taking anything away from woodland campers because I haven't really tried it enough, but just that 2 hours sat in woods, in pitch black, just to get that atmosphere of it. But no, I much prefer it. I mean, within 5 minutes of sat there, huge hare or rabbit came bounding out of bushes, absolutely shat my pants. Oh, before I got some at free. Woohoo! Free on the channel. I get it. So, let me show you. As the bag. I didn't pay for it. And that's where I'm going to put all my shat that I've used tonight to take home tomorrow. Right, it is proper pictures now. So I am gonna put some food on. So I've brought with me. Where's it gone? Ah. So you know when you're a bit stuck for something to eat, you think, I don't want to take one of them hydrated meals. I like to cook something a bit more fresher. I was watching a guy on YouTube the other day, and we've been chatting for a good couple of weeks now. He's just started a YouTube channel, and he were on there on his first solo wild camp, and he were cooking some of this. You see that? It's fresh pasta, and I thought, do you know what? That'll be spot on with that. So thanks, Nath, for doing that. I'll put his channel in the description. You can check him out. He's just started his. He's just done his first solo, and it's a good one. So yeah, check him out. So let's crack on. I'm just going to boil some water, and then do this pasta and sauce. That should do a bit of grass. Oh God, there's all sorts in it, isn't there? Don't know how. So we'll just put a couple of these in, the handfuls. Just put a couple of handfuls of these in. Don't think I'm having it all, there's quite a lot in here. That should do it. And then I'm going to have some of this tomato and basil sauce. I'm going to add a couple of extra cocktail sausages in there, just for the extra meatage. Right, my pasta's done, so I'm just going to wait for the sauce and the sausages. To warm up, and then I will tuck in. So the meal's ready. Bit of pasta. I did want some Matteson sausage, but we'll still do that because I'm going to cut it up and put it in here, but couldn't find any in supermarket. I think it's about, what time is it now? 5:45. I don't know what temperature is, but I haven't put my down jacket on yet. I've still got my hoodie and my waterproof on, but still early doors, isn't it? So I'll probably have to stick it on in a bit. Right, I'm going to eat this, and then I might have a little glass of wine to finish off with. And I'll probably see you in the tent where we'll play that game. Excited, are you? Nice that. Cheers, Nath. So I've had my food. I'm just going to have a little bit of red wine just to wash it down with. Letting Rodney out for the wee. Don't know if you can see him. I'm going to turn this light off. He's having a wee. Did you see him? So what I've done is he's got, I hope you can see that, a little green light on him so I can see where he is. Oi! What's up with you? What's up with you? Come on. Come on then. Come on, in tent. Come on. Come on. Come on, in here. Come on. In here. Come on, Rodders. Come on. Come on, Rodney. Come on, let's get in tent. Come on, mate. It's only me. It's only me. Come on. Come here. What's up with you? Huh? What's up with you, boy? What's up with you? Come on. Get in tent. Get in. Good boy. Come on then. Something really spooked Rodney there. Don't know what it was. Look how foggy it is. It's really foggy. But something spooked the hell out of him. I didn't hear out running off. Strange. Anyway, I'm gonna let him out. I'm gonna let him do his business, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you in tent. Randy's back in tent. Don't know what spooked him then. I thought, I wonder if I spooked him at first, but he darted past me. So I don't know. Had a look round. He's used to lights. But yeah, something definitely spooked him. But, don't know. I think it shut me up a bit. Made me jump. Yeah, it's really foggy now. Look at that. That's how foggy it is. See the beam of light. That sound at stream just trickling. In tent now. Rodney's having a nap. I thought I could hear the quad bike in distance about 10 minutes ago, so I turned up lights off. But yeah, it sounded like a low rumble. I'm not sure if we're on a flight path here and it may be a plane, but I don't know. Anyway, so the game I was telling you about. So what I thought I'd do, and bear with me, what I thought I'd do is, and let's see if I can just, if I do that, right, I'm going to put a screenshot of a movie about here, and you've got to guess what it is. It's not going to be easy, it's going to be quite hard. Do a screenshot of a movie right there. Can you guess what it is? Let me know in the comments if you know what it's from. And yeah, I'm a bit of a film buff. I enjoy my films and what have you. So if there's anybody else out there that likes a bit of a challenge, what's that from? Let me know. And it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. That's all it is. I've had my wine. I'm just in my sleeping bag now. Can hear stream I think something was sniffing around tent earlier on. So it is dark at 4:30 now, so you're gonna get it, aren't you? You're gonna get it. I know there's no weirdos out here, but there is animals. If you're gonna go solo wild camping, you're gonna hear something sniffing around your tent, possibly at some point. Could be a badger, could be a fox, depending where you are. I don't know whether foxes are right up in the hills, I'm not sure. Rabbits, most possibly. But you are going to hear little sniffs and what have you. But don't worry about it. That's all it is. That's all it is. I am going to probably put a film on now. Well, in fact, it's not a film because I forgot to download one. But I downloaded a couple of weeks ago and it's still on Amazon Prime on my phone. Is that is it Lord of the Rings series, Rings of Power? So I'm gonna check that out. I haven't started it yet, so I thought I downloaded it last time for my other camp, my other solo, but I never got around to watching it. Is it any good? Should I start it? Well, I'll start it, but should I carry on with it? Let me know if you've watched it. That Rings of Power. Yeah, because this time of year, it's dark at 4:30. So you can either bring a book with you or download some films. I mean, I ain't got a signal. I lost my signal at car park. So it's a good job I've downloaded something because you are in your tent a long time. I mean, I sat out till, must have been about 6:30, 7:15, something like that. I sat outside till I've got my down jacket on now, but I'm going to take it off. Rodney's in his blanket. I'm going to cover Rodney with this up. And if you comment on the screenshot, I'll let you know if you're correct. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. You can feel the cold now, sort of coming in a little bit. You can just feel it. I'm not uncomfortable. I've had a warm meal, a couple of Jack Daniels, and have some sweets in a bit if I decide to open them. Well, that beef jerky, and I shall see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It's 5 to 7. I slept pretty well, I must admit. Fell asleep about 11ish. Woke up about 4:30 for a pee. But I've got my pee bottle if anybody has seen it in the previous video, so I don't have to traipse out of the tent. It's a brilliant little piece of kit, $6.99. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Yeah, I must admit, I've got to admit, excuse me. I've got to admit, I had a bit of a panicky 10 minutes last night. I thought I was going to get busted. I was sure I could hear like a quad bike and then voices at distance. But I'll be honest with you, I think it was just my imagination. I do. I'm next to a river, so there's sounds bouncing off of that. But calmed myself a little bit, just chilled out. But yeah, it was just a panicky, excuse me, panicky 10 minutes. But it passed. Just where you think you're like gonna get busted, but I am well off the beaten track here. well off of it. So I'm going to get up, go for a pee and have a coffee, I think. I think Rodney will probably be down for a wee now. He had one about 9:30 last night. Yeah, and that were odd, wasn't it, last night? With Rodney. Don't know what with him. But he's been fine all night since then. Strange. Very strange. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get up. Oh. I don't know what temperature was last night. But I did have to be wrapped up in my sleeping bag. But once I was in it, I was really warm. Didn't particularly feel cold. I had my woolly hat on anyway. Someone might be able to tell me whether you do get cold spots on these sleep pads. Didn't feel cold on my body, but it's just my arm sort of like laying under my head. Bit sort of a little bit cold there. But a beautiful location. I've just heard that all night. But it's still quite misty. I'm going to have this coffee and then I'm going to start getting packed up. See mist down there. But yeah, there's no chance of bumping into anybody up here at all. Yeah, it's a shame they don't sell like a 4-season inner for the Cloud Peak 2. I've got the one with the T-zip. I think the new ones, they've done like a rainbow zip where you zip it from top. You've got to fold your door down at the bottom where you're getting in and out of your tent. But whereas the T-zip zips across and then it zips up and then you can zip it across and pull it round. But yeah, I think the T-zip's much better according to what I've seen on YouTube. Rodney's dying to go in that water, but he's hesitant. Eh? Yeah, you're dying to go in that water, aren't you, boy? Right, I'm going to have this. Start getting packed up in a car. All packed up. I've put the tent on outside of my pack because it were absolutely sodden wet. So yeah, so I'll have to wear that out when I get home. So if you are new to camping of any sorts, if you have got a wet tent, don't just leave it in its bag festering away. You do need to wear them out. What time are we on? 8:20. So we're going to head down now and then get away. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like. It helps the channel's algorithm. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to walk down here with Rodders. Take my free bag. And have a good week. See you later. Bye bye.